All right, so Ramadan is coming up and we all get super excited, right? We have the best intentions, but what if we're looking at it a little bit wrong? What if the goal isn't just to survive 30 days of fasting? What if this month is supposed to be a blueprint, something that completely transforms us for good?
But let's be real for a second. Does it ever feel like a routine? Kind of like being on a treadmill? You know, we fast, we pray, we have a great Eid, and then boom. A few weeks later, it's like we're right back where we started. The old habits creep back in. So the big question is, how do we finally break that cycle?
You know, it really just comes down to how we see it. Is Ramadan just a 30-day challenge we have to get through? Or is it the launching pad for a real, permanent, lifelong transformation? Well, in this explainer, we're diving deep into that second idea.
Okay, so if we're going to transform, we need to know what we're aiming for, right? What's the target? And I'll give you a hint. It's not just about getting through the day feeling hungry and thirsty. The Quran itself tells us exactly what the real goal of this whole month is.
And that goal is Taqwa. Now, you might hear that word and think it just means fear, but it's so much more than that. Taqwa is this really beautiful, deep concept. Think of it like this: a loving, constant awareness of God. An awareness that literally shapes everything you think, say, and do. And listen, this isn't just someone's interpretation. This is straight from the source. It's the stated purpose, right there in the verse about fasting. Allah tells us why He gave us this month. It's specifically so we can achieve taqwa. That's the whole point.
So the big question is, how do we actually build this taqwa? Well, lucky for us, the source material gives us a super powerful, really practical blueprint. It's a 3-part plan that honestly covers every part of our lives. So here they are, the 3 pillars of this transformation. First, reconnecting with God. Second, purifying our own selves, on the inside. And third, strengthening our bonds with everyone around us. It's a complete, holistic approach. So let's break each one down.
All right, pillar number 1. This is the big one, the most important one, our direct line to our Creator. This is all about making that foundation of our faith rock solid.
And take a look at this action plan. See how specific these goals are? It doesn't just say pray more, it says make your salah unshakable, like so strong that the thought of missing it feels impossible. It's not just about reading the Quran, it's about understanding it, really connecting with it. These are the real building blocks for that deep connection we're talking about.
And this verse, wow, it just perfectly explains why behind it all. A solid connection through prayer isn't just some ritual we do. It's our protection. It's like a spiritual shield that, as Allah tells us right here, literally helps stop us from doing wrong.
Okay, let's move on to the second pillar, and you'll see how this all builds on each other. So after we focus on our connection up to God, we turn the focus inward. This is all about purifying ourselves and working on our character. And the source gives us an amazing strategy here. It says, pick one, just one, major sin and focus on eliminating it completely. I mean, psychologically, this is just brilliant, isn't it? If you try to fix everything at once, you're just going to burn out. But if you focus all that spiritual energy on one single target, man, that creates a powerful force for real change. Just imagine walking out of Ramadan completely free from a bad habit that's been dragging you down for years.
And this hadith, it's just so powerful. It's a huge reminder that fasting isn't just about your stomach. It's about your hands, your eyes, and maybe most of all, your tongue. If our character and the things we say don't change for the better, then honestly, we've missed the whole spiritual point of being hungry.
So we've connected up to God and we've connected inward to ourselves. The third and final pillar connects us outward to other people. Because this transformation isn't real if it doesn't change how we treat others. Yeah, this pillar is all about being a source of good in the world. It's about upping our charity. And that doesn't just mean money. It's our time, our help, even just a kind word or a smile. And this is a big one. It's about using this special month to fix and strengthen our relationships with our own families.
All right, now we get to the crucial part. I mean, it's great to do all this for 30 days, but how do we make it stick? How do we make it permanent? And maybe even more important, how do we even know if it's working?
Well, here are the signs you should look for. See, real change isn't just about what you do. It's about a change inside, in your heart. You'll actually start to feel uncomfortable when you're about to sin. You'll find yourself craving salah instead of it feeling like a chore. These are the little signs from inside that tell you your spiritual state is really shifting. Now, to make these changes happen, consistency is everything. And this simple daily routine from the source material, it's genius. It takes these small but powerful spiritual acts and attaches them to things you're already doing every day, like suhoor, iftar, and right before bed. That's how you build habits that actually last. And look, the planning can't just stop on the day of Eid. The people who are most successful with this, they plan their exit strategy. You got to keep that momentum going. Fast the 6 days of Shawwal, keep that 10-minute Quran habit alive. Just remember that hadith, the deeds most beloved to Allah are the small, consistent ones. Ramadan is supposed to build habits, not just create memories.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second and remember the true purpose, the big picture of this whole journey we've just laid out.
And here it is, the main takeaway. Ramadan isn't the finish line, you guys. It's the training camp. It's the spiritual boot camp that's designed to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to launch you into being the absolute best version of yourself for the rest of your life.
So that really leaves us with one final, very personal question for you. This year, as this amazing month begins, are you just going to fast, or are you going to transform?